Still to come this morning. Splash actor John Barrowman makes a bit of a splash back on our screens with Torchwood, and Tonight's the Night as well. He'll be here just after 9.
Yes. Lucky for him, there's always a pool of water just when you need one, isn't there?
That's right, or a mattress.
Yes.
Or lots of boxes.
Don't know how to get news, weather and travel where you are.
He's never hurt anyway,
No,
has he?
no. Although,
Yep.
yeah, maybe. This time around, maybe. Oh, you see in a
Yeah,
minute.
see you
Sorry,
in a sec, sorry.
Yeah.
Also joining us this morning, the actor John Barrowman, making dreams come true, returning with his show Tonight's the Night this weekend. And we'll see if he can work up some magic. Certainly keeping her happy, isn't it?
We'll talk about Honoured.
Aren't
What have
we?
we got here now? Eh? Aren't we?
Yeah, the star of Animals at Work. No, that's not what you're here to talk about. Hello, John.
Hello,
nice to see
morning.
you. John Barrowman's here. We're going to talk to him more about lots of things. Your Saturday night show.
Correct, Tonight's the Night.
Torchwood.
Torchwood.
Which
How
we've
did
seen.
you find the time to get in here?
There's 3 of me.
Is
Is
there?
that it?
Yeah, we're coming here to say it first. John Barrowman has been
Yeah.
cloned.
You see,
Yeah.
that's rather scary.
There's another one.
It is.
There's another one sitting in the car outside waiting to go.
All right, we'll speak to you in a sec.
All right.
Here's a last quick look at what's happening where you are. Welcome back. John Barrowman is with us, which can mean only one thing. Well, it means 3 things or 4 things. Torchwood is coming back. That's the main thing. Not only that, the new series of Tonight's the Night is back on as well.
Yeah, and he's here. Welcome to
Thank
the
you.
programme. Nice to see you.
Always a pleasure.
Tonight's the Night.
Yes.
Okay, tell us the thinking behind it.
Well, Tonight's the Night is basically a way to give back to the general public. Because when Gavin, my business partner, and I approached to the BBC about doing an entertainment show, I wanted to put song and dance, sparkles, bling, everything into it. But I'm, living the dreams that I always dreamt about in the business that I work in, and that's made possible by everybody who watches my programs and supports me. So I wanted to give back, and this is the way to make their one-night dreams come true.
Is it sort of John will fix it?
You can call it that, and for it to be compared to shows like Jim Will Fix It and Surprise Surprise, which are huge, iconic British brands, I'm chuffed by that, and the fact that we can put a modern twist onto it, because
Yeah.
we're not here to make celebrities out of the people. We're not making stars of them. We're giving them their one dream moment on Saturday night primetime television to do
what
what
do they do?
want.
They write to you and say, "I'd like to do this."
People
and-
nominate them.
Okay.
People nominate their friends or their family members, and we then find out who their big dream performance would be. And it doesn't always have to be singing and dancing. We've got sport performances. We have somebody who's cycling in the Olympic Velodrome.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was their big dream.
How did they do?
Oh, they did really, really well. But the whole build-up to it is the fun part of it, because I surprise them, and like this weekend we've got a surprise, a young girl who helped out her family. Her dad had cancer, and she helped her family, and she raised a choir, started a choir in her community, and it got people involved in the community. And we sent her off to Nashville to have a training session with Dolly Parton.
Right. Let's have a quick.
Yeah.
You've got a little preview.
Yes, go ahead.
Here we go.
Have a look at what it's all about.
Now, Haley makes extra cash as an extra. So she's here on set with best friend Jade from my Pretend Police series. But as the crew get ready to record, the crime-fighting detective becomes a foot-stomping diva.
Thank you. Did you guys get stuff? You all right? You want water or anything?
Yeah, no,
You
no,
okay?
I'm fine.
You all right?
I had hot chocolate earlier.
Oh my! That is awful. What is in there?
Can you get John another coffee? Don't. Oh.
That's what I think of that coffee.
Whoops, both the coffee and Haley are completely thrown. She does not know where to look. And now I get all organic on set with some pre-filming meditation exercises. Get ready for this.
So I want everyone to feel your chakra. That's that, right? Feel your chakra, okay? Everybody, cameramen and everything, I am employing everybody. Come on. Chakra.
Chakra.
Are we ready?
No, just a minute. Ready? Chakramoka.
Chakramoka.
Chakramoka frappa.
Just, You're not pretending to be
You're
a diva there,
such a
right?
tease.
No, I was being myself. The whole point was she was a fan. Haley was a fan of mine, and we couldn't put myself in disguise because she might recognize me. So we put her in a situation where she was an extra on a new BBC TV cop drama starring me, and I behaved really badly, and she was embarrassed because she said, I loved you so much and you were behaving bad and I didn't like you.
You could see the change when she said chakra, haha.
Yeah, chakra mocha.
Yeah, that was that bit as well, the chakra. Yes, that's right.
Of course, you
All
do
of those copies on
act
set.
in a BBC drama.
Certainly do, and a very good one too, and proud of it. It's Torchwood, Captain Jack Harkness, and Captain Jack, and there you have Gwen Cooper in that picture, and played by Eve Miles, wonderful Welsh actress Eve Miles, and then we have one of the new characters coming in, Rex Matheson, played by Mekhi Phifer, who was on ER,
And Bill Pullman.
Bill Pullman,
Who was
who's
on this show
also
a couple of
who
weeks
was
ago.
here. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's have a look.
Have a look.
Let's have a look.
Anyway, Captain Jack Harkness. Nice to meet you.
There you go.
That man.
He was after me, not you.
Why? Why would he want you dead?
On the very day that no one's dying? Wish I knew. And what got you so involved?
I'm not even authorized for this. But this friend of mine, I was telling him about Torchwood, and he crashed his car while I was talking to him, and I can't help but thinking that it's all my fault.
Know the feeling.
So what is Torchwood?
Torchwood no longer exists.
And Russell T. Davies, very proud of the fact he was able to shoot at night.
Correct.
Sort of, status him. Look, I can shoot my stuff at night.
At nighttime, I know you go on night shifts and you finish like at 5 in the morning. The one thing that was Alexa Havens, who plays the new character of Esther Drummond, who's brought into the team. And that was a great sequence, jumping off a court building into a fountain in the middle of the night, the fire everywhere. We actually caused a stir in downtown Los Angeles because actual fire departments came out thinking that a building in downtown LA was on fire. It was so Torchwood made their mark. We've taken the best of British and we've made our mark.
And the plot, very secretive, but what we can say is that, well, what can we say? There's a day when nobody dies.
One day everybody wakes up and everyone is immortal except Captain Jack.
And there's this really evil but messianic character in the plot.
Yeah, Bill Pullman plays this character who is someone that you're actually going to really like, but you're going to dislike yourself for liking him because of what he has done in his past and how he's gone about to become where he is today.
It's a really interesting premise that nobody dies. Nobody can die, because all of a sudden you think, what? Actually, that creates all sorts of complications.
Of course it does, and everybody always, you get movies, and I love the genre of movies where the world's being annihilated and population is being killed off, but Russell and the team of writers just decided, let's turn it around. Let's have nobody die. Let's have the planet just continue to produce and exist and create more population. You have mass amounts of problems. Healthcare, overpopulation, food problems, and how do you deal with that? How do governments deal with it? How do we as a society, individuals deal with that?
It's a big thing, isn't it, though, breaking into the States with this series. I mean, they watched Doctor Who anyway, and a lot of them saw the previous episodes of Torchwood, and the previous series of Torchwood. But this has a very different stamp on it, doesn't it?
Well, this is, we were the highest rated show on BBC America for quite a while, Torchwood, and also, proving our ground in Britain on BBC 3, 2, and then on to 1.
Yep.
It seemed the right progression that we moved to another stage because we wanted to take it to a different level, wanted to show what kind of great television we make here in the United Kingdom, and what a better place to be with Stars, the collaborative network with the BBC in America. And it's fantastic for us because everybody, and we were on the Warner Brothers lot, and people were saying, have you heard of this new show, Torchwood? It's, this show that's filmed for the BBC in Wales. Where's Wales? That's what the comment was. I was eavesdropping.
Anywhere near Rome, that's what I got once.
People calling you Housewives' favourite. Of course, you been with the Desperate Housewives.
I have.
As well.
Yes, I have.
In Wisteria Lane.
I have, and that's quite and that was an amazing stint that I had being on Desperate Housewives and being
you were evil.
a
Evil
bad
man.
guy. Yeah,
Yes.
there's Drea.
And you held her captive for a while.
I did. She was my ex-wife, and I held her and my son captive.
But I was intrigued to read that street where those houses are has been used for different productions through the year.
For the Munsters, it's been used for a lot of. It was used for Doris Day films. It was used also for Leave It to Beaver. A lot of American.
Did you go there as a tourist?
I did. I went as a tourist as a kid. When we first moved to the States in '76, my mom and dad took me to Universal Studios, and I went down on the studio tour down that road, not thinking that 20 odd years later, or how many years later, 30 odd years later, as an adult man, I would be working on that studio lot on that street in those houses I saw as a kid.
That's amazing.
So it was really a nice, and I took my pictures in front of the houses. My sister came with me, and we wrote a chapter for one of my books to put in about Desperate Housewives. So I had a ball. I've got the best job in the world.
You have the best job in the world.
I really do.
And I can't let you go without asking about Animals at Work, which is our favourite programme in our house, I have to say. If you haven't seen
CBBC.
it's CBBC, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's you talking about animals that work hard.
That's right. And I think we're in our 4th or 5th series, and it's doing really, really well.
You'll love it.
Yeah, you have to. I get to work with penguins. I get to work with giraffes and all sorts of animals.
I'm just thinking, fancy your sort of showbiz fantasy though. If you could have a fantasy that John
Steady.
could
Where are
sort
we
out.
going here?
No,
It is Breakfast Bill.
For tonight's the night. Not
Okay.
none of that.
Okay.
No, what would
A
you like to-
dream.
what-
What would the dream that I'd
What would
write
your
to John?
dream?
Oh no, what would my leave it with me. You obviously have one.
I want to sing with a band. I'm not sure, some rock band, I'm not sure any rock band, but
Would
some,
you?
yeah,
Journey?
do a bit of karaoke. I'm not sure if I've got the range, but maybe.
Okay,
Don't worry, we have a team that will work with you for it.
Auto-tune.
Yeah, don't worry.
Bit of auto-tuning. Yeah, Journey.
No auto-tuning on our show.
Okay.
No. It's all live performances.
Check I've got the range, because I'm my karaoke thing is, which is Born to Be Wild.
Good, very good.
Mean Born
Yeah.
to Be Wild.
I think you'd be
ballet
good in-
dancing or something like
No,
that.
I think you'd be good in a dance sequence.
Yeah, I'd love to do a dance
Flashy
sequence.
outfit, looking
Yeah,
fabulous.
there's sparkle, sparkle, lots of glitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you very
That's
much
you
for
and me
having me.
done.
We're booked. We're booked. Tonight's the night
Thank you,
with
John.
real people. Starts this
Yep.
Saturday. Torchwood next Thursday.
That's it for us for this week. Tomorrow, the BBC have been given the only UK interview with Daniel Radcliffe for the final instalment of Harry Potter, and also on breakfast news from the red carpet and tonight's program.